Biden uses apostrophe to serve his strategy of promoting the benefits of vaccines. He lists some of the positives of mass vaccinations: recovery of the economy, schools, and businesses. However, he does not complete his sentences without making it clear that these things will only happen if his audience decides to get the vaccine. The apostrophe encourages Americans to get vaccinated in order to bring about the positive change Biden depicts. As far as devices go, Biden used a lot of repetition for emphasis, but he is emphasizing the most important takeaways of his argument. Though not fail-proof, his devices serve his strategies well. Rhetorical devices rating: 4 out of 5. Biden does not provide much in terms of evidence. He tends to make a claim and then move right along to his next point.
Number 2, booster shots work. 3, boosters are free, safe, and convenient.
He does not elaborate on how the government has slowed the spread of COVID or how the vaccine will protect the vaccinated from illness and death. He barely rationalizes his claims, let alone justifies them. He does cite one statistic.
About 60 million people have been boosted. So go get your shot today.
Which, while at least accurate, doesn't really serve any of his strategies to mention. The popularity of the vaccine is not likely to impel anti-vaxxers to take it. They are aware that their opinions are in the minority. Biden's evidence, or lack thereof, is a glaring weakness in this address. By failing to support his claims, his credibility stands only on the fact that he is the President of the United States. Still, authority is no excuse not to support a claim. Evidence rating: 1 out of 5. Now that we know how Biden approached the situation, let's see what he did to overcome its difficulties. The main difficulties he faced were anti-vax opposition, dislike from conservatives, and lack of trust in the government.
I have a direct message to American people.
By starting his speech with an address to all Americans, Biden tries to overcome the difficulties of anti-vax and conservative opposition. He focuses not on what divides his audience, but on what they all have in common with each other and with him.
Due to the steps we've taken, Omicron has not yet spread as fast as it would have otherwise done, and that's happening in Europe.
Now, Biden builds trust in the government by saying that the government's actions have slowed the spread of COVID, and suggesting that America's government has done a better job preventing COVID than European nations. This may not make European leaders too happy to hear, but Americans may feel comforted and proud of their country.
And we're going to protect our economic recovery if we do this. We're going to keep schools and businesses open if we do this. And I want to see everyone around enjoy that. I want to see them enjoy the fact that they're able to be in school, the businesses are open, and the holidays are coming.
Though Biden does not directly say it, he is now trying to appeal to the values of his conservative audience members. Conservatives like the economy, so by portraying vaccines as vital to the economy's recovery and protection, he motivates conservatives to get vaxxed. Conservatives also tend to be more religious than liberals, so enjoying a winter holiday with family may also help motivate them, especially compared to the winter of severe illness and death Biden imagined earlier. And everyone likes their kids, so Biden appeals to all the parents in the audience by mentioning how vaccines will keep the schools open. While Biden's methods of overcoming difficulties may not do the trick for everyone, they are strong enough to influence some. He provides a foundation of national unity and trustworthy government, and then appeals to the values of his conservative audience members who may need more convincing to get vaccinated. Overcoming difficulties rating: 3 out of 5. Altogether, Biden has made a fairly solid argument. His strategies come from several different angles to affect the greatest number of people, and his rhetorical devices emphasize his important points. However, his evidence is very lacking, and while he does attempt to overcome the difficulties posed by the audience, his efforts may not have been enough to achieve his purpose of impelling Americans to get vaccinated and boosted for COVID-19. This has been Presidential Parenthetical. Thanks for tuning in.